Peace, man. Welcome to the house. When you come in, give a big shout out to where you from, where you at. Much love. Hope you're having a beautiful day today in the neighborhood. And right now, I'm leaving my email address for those of you who don't have that email address. Make sure you come in the building, guys, and you give a big shout out to where you at, where you from, what you're doing, what's up, what's going down, whatever you want to talk about. All right. Today we're gonna cover a few things dealing with Popeye's chicken. We just opened a Popeyes chicken, Popeyes chicken has just opened up in my city, and it's a big, it's a Facebook war going on back and forth about individuals who are waiting in line at Popeyes for hours or whatever, and I call those the pro Popeye people, black people. I call them the pro Popeye Negroes, and then you have them versus the anti-Popeye Negroes. It's a big thing going on Facebook. A lot of my friends are engaged in it, and I'm just absolutely astonished that they're engaged in that foolishness. But I'm gonna make a whole thing about it. I'm gonna do it, not today. I'm gonna do a video on it. But again, I have titled it as, what's up, Renee? What's up, Sasha? I ain't seen you in a minute, Sasha. Where you been at? You been hiding from Monte. You've been hiding from me. What's going on with you? All right, guys, I'm just typing a few things in real quick down here as far as my email is concerned. But yeah, that Facebook war going on about the Popeyes in my area is absolutely amazing as far as the energy and time spent on such foolishness. But I got to engage in it. And I'm engaging in it from a perspective where I'm gonna make them the clown of the day. I haven't did one of those clown of the days in forever. The last one I did, it caught on pretty quick. It was good. So I'm gonna do another one because it is ridiculous that these individuals are going back and forth about Popeyes. Again, I call them the pro Popeye Negroes versus the anti Popeye Negroes. So we're gonna get that situated. I'll give a shout out to everybody. Give a shout out to your city when you come into the house if you haven't already. What's up, Sasha? What's up, Renee? What's up, Simply Natural? What's going on with you? What's up, Divas? The Divas Lounge. It's the first time I seen you in the building. Same with Renee. Glad you guys could stop in. Again, give a shout out to your city. What's up, Kathleen? Kathy Lynn, what's up? I see you. You was here yesterday. Captain Lynn, I'm vegan, baby. I won't go nowhere near that sandwich. Nowhere. All right, Charlotte, you right down the street, Renee. Well, welcome to the party. You know what I mean? What's up, stranger? Prince Freak, I see you. I ain't seen you in a minute. I hope everything's all right with you. I see some of my old school people back up into the house. That's a beautiful thing. Again, we'll drop some signs on a few things, guys. Also, I always got to get a shout out to what it is that I'm promoting as far as my business is concerned. I'm promoting my hemp skincare products. I'll leave a link right here, and you'll be able to go and check that out. I have my hemp skincare products, the skin butter, the massage oil. I have the lotion, as well as I have the hemp 3-in-1 candle. I have a body and bath shower gel, as well as massage and body oil. I think I said that. Also, I have those, that 500 milligram broad spectrum CBD oil. So you guys want to check those things out. I'm going to leave a link to that. What's up, Charmaine? I ain't seen you. You been hiding too. Where you been at, Charmaine? Hide from your boy. Don't hide from me. Don't hide from me. But yeah, so we're gonna talk about that real quick as far as the Popeyes is concerned, and then we're gonna move into some real good stuff dealing with arthritis, dealing with COPD, because I had questions on that. Of course, dealing with diabetes, as well as dealing with a few more things that are essential to correcting these things. So I have the herbs and all those things and all the information that you need on that. I'm just going to give you the name of the herbs. I'm not going to run through what it is that they do. I'll be making the videos that I actually break down each herb and what it does. You understand what I'm saying? So that's going to be a big thing. All right. So let me do a few things right here in the chat, and then I'm going to get into what it is we want to talk about. Got something in my eye. So basically, I'm leaving a link to my my information on my hemp skincare product, as well as my CBD oils, the hemp proteins, and other things. Again, guys, if you purchase anything from me, you will also, any of my physical products, you will also get my informational products as far as the, I got to wipe my eye out, guys, for something. Hold on 1 second. Something in my eye. Ooh, got that thing running. I need that butter. You need to holler at me, Renee. I got it for you. That butter is you see my skin, guys. Like I said, I know I've been bragging lately, man, but the skin looks absolutely amazing. And again, I'm not some type of vanity style dude or nothing like that. I'm not arrogant, and I'm not self-absorbed or none of that. But at the end of the day, my skin hasn't looked this beautiful ever, and it hasn't been refreshed to the degree that it's refreshed. It's an amazing thing, you know what I mean? So here we go, guys. Let me drop this real quick. For those of you who want to order, I'm dropping the link. If you can't get the link, guys, just email me, and I've dropped that as well. So we'll get right into the stuff, guys. Just let me get this stuff situated real quick. Yeah, I got you. I got what you need, guys. You know what I mean? You just got to be willing to spend the money. But you're going to get way more value versus whatever it is that you pay out to me for that physical product, because I'm also going to give you the nutritional guidelines. I'm also going to give you a detox package, as well as I'm going to give you an intermittent fasting package. So you can get far more what it is that you're paying for that particular product, as well as the product that's going to be great for the skin. All right. So I'm dropping this right now, guys, right now. Give me 1 more second. I'm just right now so you can see what it is. And then you guys test out the link to make sure that it works. But again, guys, that Popeye thing is going crazy in my neck of the woods. We just got it up here. It's in North Carolina now. And these individuals, I call them the pro Popeye Negroes versus the anti-Popeye Negroes. It's a big battle. It's like a Facebook war, like literally. And I'm amazed at it. I'm absolutely amazed. So I have to make a joke about it, and I'm gonna actually make a video about it, and I'm gonna really make it real funny. These pro Popeye Negroes and the anti-Popeye Negroes, they're gonna be my clown of the day. And when I do my clown of the day, I usually do a very, very significant job in making that pretty funny. So we're gonna make that happen. And then, like I said, we'll get into some of those things that I want to talk about real quick. All right, guys, I'm dropping this right now. Here go the link right here, guys. That's the link to the hemp products. My email is this. Again, guys, I got everything that you want. You guys got to just stop saying that you need it and go ahead and purchase it. I'm just being straight up with you, because it's not going to be around for long, because I'm getting into this marketing thing where I'm learning how to market my products directly as those big companies do. I'm taking a course right now online that's showing me how to do these things. And once I master that, then I'm pretty sure what I have will be moving pretty quick, because I have a lot to offer with that thing. All right. So that link has everything you need in it if you can open it. So those of you who are interested in buying those things, go ahead and try the link. If the link doesn't work, I'm leaving my email address to my PayPal, and I'm leaving my email address to just directly to me. If you want to purchase it and you have the link and the link is working, then you just email me at the PayPal email, which is in the link as well. But I'm putting it right here. I'm going to get this stuff out the way, guys, and then we'll get into all the chit chat. that we need to get into. But again, guys, I'm an entrepreneur and I'm a struggling entrepreneur at this point, but I have a lot of products and I have a lot of things that's gonna make things work out a lot better for me. You know what I mean? Oh no. All right, I'm back. Thought I had one off yesterday. I clicked off myself on the live. Again, guys, I'm still typing this stuff in. I'm about done. And then we'll get right into what it is we want to talk about. All right, yeah. All right, that's the thing right there. Excuse me. What's up, Beverly? So yeah, so Beverly, everything like the link. So test out the link, guys. If you are interested in the products, check it. Test out the link and see if it works. And that'll direct you and give you everything that you need to know and how to order, etc. You know what I mean? I don't have a website, and I won't be getting a website because I'm gonna be doing some direct marketing, which what is called funnels. That actually allows me to get into your emails and directly market the products and everything I need to you and to many, many more people who are not even followers of me on YouTube. So it's the new way to go about doing things. Just got to learn the technical side of those things. And on that note, guys, we really need to learn how to master marketing and those type of things that we are able to do as individuals for the products that we have, for the informational services that we have. And you don't have to have a physical product in order to have a business, guys. You can have a physical product, or you can have a be in a rotation like a third party type person where you just the middleman directing products, selling products where you don't even have to touch them or see them. I actually have my products actually with me, so I'm not doing that. I'm actually selling the products that I have with me personally. But you can go about doing things like that. You guys need to understand that. Well, I ain't gonna say it like that. I mean, it'll be good to understand that if you can develop your own niche in anything, that's going to be the best thing that you can do to ensure that you are able to fend for yourself if things go south when it comes to those companies and things that you may be working for. Let me look over here, guys. I'm gonna give a big shout out to everybody again. So, all right, Renee in the house, big shout out. What's up, Violet? In the house, big shout out. Again, give a shout out to your cities as well, guys. Yeah. So let's get to that Popeyes chicken real quick, guys. So again, like on and I ain't gonna stay on that Popeyes chicken for long, all right? The All right, cool, Shannon. Yeah, like I said, guys, just hit me up and I get that stuff out. Again, I had testimony, especially with the CBD oil. I know all this stuff works. That's why I'm selling it to you guys. Not just trying to sell you something to sell you something. I'm trying to sell you something that's going to be beneficial to you. But I am trying to sell you something, no doubt about it. I am an entrepreneur, and this is what I do. But also, what I do is inform you guys of those health benefits that are entwined with the things that I'm producing and giving to you guys. So I'm not just selling you anything to just take your money. I'm selling you something that's going to better enhance your life. Also, again, the quality of our lives is wrapped up in a lot of things, nutrition being the number one thing. Now, with that being the case, that Popeyes chicken and its Facebook wars that some of my homeboys and some of my friends on Facebook are engaged in is absolutely ridiculous. And I'm having a good time just looking at these, what I call pro Popeye Negroes go at the anti Popeye Negroes, and the anti Popeye Negroes go back at the pro Popeye Negroes. It's just an absolutely mess. And I can't understand why an individual waste his or her time arguing over those type of things. But that's where we are at for most of us as a people when I'm talking about Black people now. And that's something that is absolutely ridiculous. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to make a joke on that, and I'm gonna make an actual video on it. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, these individuals, the pro Popeye Negroes and the anti Popeye Negroes, are absolutely ridiculous on both ends. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Then I'm gonna drop a whole video on it, clowning those individuals for engaging in that foolishness. You know what I mean? All right, now let's get into what it is we want to talk about real quick. We're dealing with the arthritic pain, guys. I have a lot of questions on arthritis, and again, I'm not going to go into the details of these actual herbs, but I'm gonna break them down right here. Eventually, I have videos on all those herbs, breaking them down for you. But here's, and you can go back to the video if you need to write these things down after the video is done. So we have the cat's claw, we have the St. John's wort, we have the evening primrose, the thunder god vine, stinky nettle, ginger, as well as turmeric and boswellia, also known as Indian frankincense. All right, those are the top arthritic pain herbs that I found. We'll go deeper into that in videos that will be set out for each one of those things individually. All right. So also we have with the COPD, I had a few people asking me about the COPD. All right. So we have what is called yarrow. We have the blessed thistle. We have the bladderwrack, the sea moss, the ginkgo, and the horseradish, and Chinese star anise. All right. And sage as well. So those are herbs that are said to be beneficial for those individuals who are dealing with the COPD. Now, blood pressure, guys. We have a lot of people talk about the blood pressure, something that I've been dealing with myself. We have the hawthorn berry, ginger, cinnamon. We have the cardamom. We have basil, the cat's claw, French lavender, Indian snake root, and celery salt are a few that I came up with when I was doing my research on the blood pressure thing. All right. So those are a few things that you guys, again, you can go back and look at the video and hear the words that I'm saying, guys, because I'm not going to take my time to write this stuff down in here. I will be doing a video on each one of those herbs and breaking them down in their specific usage. All right. But at the end of the day, what you want to understand, guys, is things are not going to change for you unless you do the things that are needed to be done on a holistic approach to health. You're going to want to have to, and you're going to need to change what it is that you're doing with your nutrition if you're not eating natural foods and if you're eating all the time. You're going to need to change those type of things. You want to change what it is that you're consuming to go along with what it is that you are doing with your herbs. This is going to give you the best chance of getting the best results out of what it is that you're trying to accomplish when it comes to the utilization of those herbs, guys. The herbs are no magical pill. The herbs are natural foods, natural medicines for this human physiology. But this human physiology also has to be cleaned out. It has to be sustained and maintained in a way nutritionally that we're not constantly putting it under the thumb of things that are going to make it diseased by what it is that we're consuming. So your biggest issue and my biggest issue is the consumption of those things that are not natural. We did a video on that the other day. We broke all of that down. At the end of the day, when you're dealing with, also let's do something on diabetes real quick, because many individuals, if they're not diabetic, they're pre-diabetic or heading in that way, type 2 diabetes. So again, simple herbs for these things are the basil, the yellow dock, the bilberry, the chamomile, cinnamon again, cumin, as well as dandelion, dill, fennel, and ginger, guys. So those are a few of those herbs that are, I call them more of a surface herbs, guys, because they're deeper herbs, more powerful herbs that I have written down, and I have the actual functioning and how you utilize those herbs in order to really see the results that you want to see when you're dealing with these type of things, guys. All right. So we'll go into that as well. So at the end of the day, guys, what you're doing and what you want to do is heal the organs of the body. You want to heal the pancreas. You want to heal the kidneys. You want to heal the liver. You want to heal those things that are going, that are under attack, that is causing the body to experience these type of diseases. You know what I mean? So that's what is going on. So you actually want to go in and focus on trying to heal the liver, heal the pancreas, heal the kidneys, and heal those other organs that are in the body, the glands that are in the body, and all those other things that are under attack that is causing the disease to manifest. And if we can heal those things, then we can rid our body of those diseases. We have the herbs, or I have the herbs listed for those things that are a little bit deeper, and I'll be going into detail on that on videos to come, not live videos, where you actually be able to see what it is that these actual herbs are actually doing. Many of them are coming from the herbs that Dr. Sebi put into his formulas, etc. I have the breakdown of those specific herbs that he have in the formula, and I have the definition for that as well. So you have a lot of information coming with that. Now, with that being said, also, guys, in the comment section, I'm not talking about right now, but in the comment section of my videos, you guys can't realistically expect for me to answer every question that you put in there, guys. Again, some things you're gonna have to be willing to pay for when it comes to my time, as it concerns certain nutritional things, etc. I put all these things out in videos, and you can go and you can gather those videos together and try to figure out how to figure it out. But if you need guidance, and if you really want to be coached in a certain direction, then you're going to have to pay a little bit in order to get that, because that requires time, that requires effort, that requires me taking away from the other 99 things that I'm doing in order to try to get this entrepreneurship moving in the right direction. And when I say I'm doing a lot of different things, I'm literally doing a lot of different things in order to try to move in the upward direction when it comes to this this entrepreneur journey that I've been on, that I've always been on, but I'm finally finding different methods of being able to get that out. What's up? What's up, Marie Post? Big shout out. Give a shout out to your city, guys. What's up, Shannon Clark? I think I said that. All right, she said the click does work. All right, cool. That's cool. Cool. That's a good thing. What's up, CC? What's going on with you? Inglewood in the house. What's up, Haiti? Illinois is in the house. What's up, Joy? What's up with you? All right, so that's what I'm talking about, guys, on those type of things. All right. So basically, what it is, guys, you really want to learn how to clean the body, guys. You want to understand that what's natural, what's not. You want to understand how to utilize those certain things. A lot of individuals say they become frustrated because they want to know, or they hearing so many different things when it concerns nutrition and health. This is true. You do hear a lot of things, guys. But at the end of the day, what you want to understand is this. There are only a few things that are natural to the human physiology. Everything else that we're doing is something that we've been able to do because of the magnificence of our brain, in order to take things that are not natural in order and make them readily available and easily consumed as food. Now, that's a great achievement, but it has negative results, because these foods that we now look at as being real food are not actually foods for the human physiology. They're just things that we can actually consume, but it has a detrimental effect on the physiology. And this is where disease starts to arise, guys. And this is where we start to have those issues that we're having. Like I said before, disease is not a natural state of this human physiology. This is one thing we have to understand. This is not natural for us to be saddled with this type of disease going across the board, with the number of diseases that are totally decimating the human physiology. This is because we have been conditioned and taught and exposed to things that are not natural, and we have accepted those things as being natural. Nutrition is not difficult, guys. It is not. It's our conditioning and our unwillingness to break free from that conditioning to understand what is natural. If you want to break it down real simple, guys, anything that you have to modify in order to consume is not natural or necessary for the physiology. It makes no sense that that would be something that is necessary for physiology and you have to modify it in order to consume it. So again, we have to simplify things, guys. We are not, it's not that complex, even though we've been confused. Once you start to realize these things, you're not worrying about having to read labels and all this type of stuff, because you know that if it has to be modified, if it is not natural from the earth, then it's not natural or necessary for this physiology. Now, I'm not telling you to stop eating your meat, but what I am telling you is that your meat is not natural for the physiology. Simple as that. You understand what I'm saying? It's not natural and it's not necessary, but we've been conditioned into consuming it. Therefore, it's hard to break that habit. All right. So again, nutrition is not that confusing. When it comes to the herbs are natural foods for the body and they're natural medicines for the body. Now, it comes down to dosage when you're dealing with some of the more powerful herbs, but some of those spices and things that I listed out real quick as herbs for the arthritic pain, the COPD, the blood pressure, those things are not necessarily the most powerful herbs for those conditions, but they are herbs that can benefit those conditions. The more powerful herbs, you're going to have to know the actual dosage that you want to be taking and how many times a day that you want to be taking. And those things I will be putting out into videos as well. But also, again, guys, if you want more detailed stuff, then you're going to have to come out your pocket and spend a few dollars with me in order for me to spend that time to coach you through those things. Otherwise, you can get everything that I give you here on the YouTube channel, which is a ton of stuff, which will benefit you. You understand what I'm saying? But again, if you want that direct and you want my attention to the point where I have to take time to really respond to your questions specifically, then you're going to have to be willing to come out of your pocket. It's simple as that, guys. I'm not trying to bribe you. I'm not trying to fool you into doing anything. I'm trying to help you. But at the same time, at the end of the day, I am a businessman when it comes to the nutrition as well. And this is how I make my living. And this is why I'm able to do what it is I do when I come on to the YouTube channel. All right, let me look at some more things. Yeah, so, man, at the end of the day, guys, these things are really going to benefit you, when it comes to your understanding of what it is that you're consuming into the body. And like Dr. Sebi says, and many other individuals, mucus is a big, big part of the disease accumulating into the body. Dr. Sebi believes that mucus is the root of all disease. Now, the body needs mucus, but it's the overproduction of mucus from those foods, from those products, from those environmental toxins that we are engaged or inhaling that is causing mucus to be overly produced in the body, and therefore it is producing issues with the body, and those issues end up coming out as disease to the body. Also, guys, you're going to have to be willing to fast or learn how to fast when you're dealing with trying to correct issues with the body, guys. Fasting is one of those things that is absolutely necessary in order to help the body to reset itself. But you want to make sure you're always in consultation with your doctor if you are on medicines before you engage in herbs and before you engage in fasting, because again, you have altered the chemistry of your body with the medicines. So these things can be damaging and detrimental to your health. So you definitely want to make sure that you're in consultation with your doctor. But more importantly, you need to do the research so that when you do go to your doctor and they try to shoot it down, you have something to give back to them. You know what I mean? You have to take control of your health and what it is that you're allowing your doctor to do to you. You understand what I'm saying? Because they may not know or be informed enough to know about the herbs because they dismiss the herbs. because they are tied into the unnatural medicines, the pharmaceutical medicines that they get paid to push out to you. Now, with that being said as well, medicines can be beneficial in short-term use, and I'm not in no way telling you not to take your medicine. What I am telling you is do your research, and without a shadow of doubt, herbs can benefit, heal, and reverse disease if done in a natural way and done with the right environment when it comes to your body. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to be willing to understand that, family. Definitely want to understand that right there. That's something that's definitely going to be a benefit to you. All right. So again, guys, I'll be dropping videos in the dealing with all these things, breaking down the actual herb, what it does, and how it affects the body, instead of just giving you the herbs for the arthritic pain, the COPD, the blood pressure, and the diabetes. You understand what I'm saying? So we'll be breaking those things down, and you'll have that coming at you as well. Also, guys, you got to understand too, for those of you who have children, grandchildren, etc., you want to make sure that even at those young ages that your people know, that your family members know that what it is that they're feeding their children is going to have a great impact on how those children are, the children's ability to deal with disease later on, and if disease comes their way. So you want to make sure that you not only share that knowledge with yourself, but learn enough to share with your family. Now, if they take it, they take it. Like absolutely, pretty much none of my family takes what it is that I'm giving out, because they're stuck in what it is that they're doing. I don't try to force it on them. I have no desire to convince anybody of anything that is obvious. You understand what I'm saying? And if it's not obvious, I may spend a little bit of time trying to make it obvious, but I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time doing those type of things. I love my family. If they want to learn what it is that I'm teaching, I have the platform here for them. I would help them. I would definitely guide them in the right direction, or in the direction that I see as being right. But if they don't want to follow that path, I don't force anything on them. But I know that it's here. I know that it's available for them. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't waste my energy trying to force anything on anybody. You understand? Family, it doesn't matter who it is. So again, guys, you want to make sure that you learn about what it is that is going on with your body. What has happened with us is this: we learn everything else outside of learning about the body and how it functions. And again, we've been misled to believe that certain things are natural to the physiology. But no longer can we fall back on being ignorant of what it is that is natural. It's enough information out here now, and enough access to information to allow you to be able to come to a reasonable understanding of what it is that is natural human body, and what it is that we've been able to do and achieve that is not natural, but has become accustomed and regularly done by us. There's a difference. You understand what I'm saying? So again, we have to take advantage and have to take control of our own life's destiny when it comes to our health. We worry about everything else, and then we allow the doctor to worry about the health until it becomes so extreme that you have no choice but to worry about your health. You don't want it to get to that point. And if it is at that point, then you want to make what is good. Yeah, Hattie, I just broke that down, Hattie. I don't know if you heard that or not. I just broke it down when it came to the COPD and the blood pressure. Did you hear that? I'm talking to Hattie in the comment section. I just broke that down. What's up, Joy? I think I spoke to Joy. Yeah, definitely. So I said this one more time with the COPD, guys. So the COPD is the yarrow. That's a herb. It's the blessed thistle, the bladderwrack, the sea moss, the ginkgo, the horseradish, and the Chinese star anise and sage. So those are the herbs that are good for the COPD. Again, these are herbs that are just the topical herbs. These are not necessarily the most powerful herbs that we can find. Although they are powerful, some of these are extremely powerful. You understand? And the blood pressure is the hawthorn, the ginger, the cinnamon, the basil, cat's claw, French uh, lavender, Indian snake root, and celery salt. So you guys have to go back and check out the video for those. Again, guys, I'll be breaking down these things in videos to come where you'll be able to get the actual breakdown of that herb and why that herb is said to be effective in dealing with your specific issue. You feel what I'm saying? What's up, Annette? What's going on with you? All right. Yeah. Matt, chicken nuggets, kid meals, and want to know why your children are crazy. Yeah, I feel you on that, Simply Natural. But also, man, another thing that we talked about earlier, guys, and I don't think many of us ever even think about this. Like when you're dealing with, so I do a lot of thinking when it comes to the inner city and the things that are going on within the inner city, in the poor communities, as far as the recycling of the violence, the recycling of the actual hopelessness, the defeated syndrome that many individuals are dealing with within that environment, and also the disconnect between the parents and the children and the children and the parents. As I said before, most people, and I know for sure most of those individuals who are growing up in the projects, in the inner cities, which I come from, the projects, most of those individuals are not breastfeeding their children at all. So at the end of the day, there's connection that is lost when it comes to the purest of connection between the mother and the child. The mother's breast milk is absolutely necessary for the total development of that child in a natural way. And this is not saying that children don't develop to a decent amount of health that are not fed breast milk, but they will never be at optimal health if they're not fed breast milk, because that is the only milk for the human body. Anything else is not natural to the human body. Yes, you can utilize plant-based milks, etc., but I'm talking about the breast milk versus the cow milk or that Similac milk or whatever other milk that they've contrived to give the children. You understand what I'm saying? The breast milk is the absolute necessary milk for the child, but not only for the development of the child in the right way, but for the connectedness of the child to the mother to the child. Because any individual see that how parents and children can actually hate each other and go to war, how kids can actually kill their parents, and how parents can actually hate and kill their kids. You understand what I'm saying? These things are just not happening in a vacuum. There's a disconnect. You understand what I'm saying? There's the disconnect between what is natural and how things are naturally developed and evolved. And we've gotten totally away from that due to our ability to enact technology and utilize technology. Now, technology is a great gift, but it's also a curse for those who don't know how to distinguish what is natural and utilize technology to help advance natural developments of things versus using technology to totally erase what is natural and replace it with something that is foreign. These things are having a profound effect on individuals' behavior, in my opinion, and it is a big reason why the divide between parents and their children, children and their parents exists, especially in the inner city. You understand what I'm saying? It's other things, other factors that play into that as well. We know this. You understand what I'm saying? But the basic and the beginning of a healthy relationship between the child and the mother is the bonding via the breast milk and the connectedness of the child being held against the breast and the child being and feeling safe and being nourished at the same time. So we've lost a whole lot when it comes to that, guys. We've lost a whole lot. And this leads to a lot of the behavior that you see, in my opinion, along with a whole lot of other things. So don't let me just think, don't think that I'm just saying that is the only reason, but that is the big reason. That is the initial reason that we're dealing with so many things as far as behavior and aggression towards parents, etc., and also the disease-ridden body that most of us are dealing with at an advanced age. It starts at birth. You know what I mean? No doubt about it. All right. All right. So again, guys, we have to really realize these things are deeper than what the surface may see. And most of us are running from things, guys. We like to escape. I call it escapism because we don't want to deal with the reality of what it is that we need to deal with. And one of the biggest things that I'm learning now, especially when you're dealing with those who are poor and specifically Black people, not really mastering technology, to use technology to enhance their financial position. A lot of the reasons why we remain impoverished, and for a lot of us, and why we continue to be a step behind, is the fact that we haven't mastered the use of technology in a way that others have mastered it. Like I say, with the marketing thing that I'm getting into, it's something like totally brand new to the brain. It's kind of confusing. It takes a lot of time. It becomes frustrating. But at the end of the day, I have to be able to master this thing in order to really be able to move my informational products as well as my physical products and elevate my business to a level where I can really start to benefit individuals as well as benefit myself and put myself in a position where I'm in a position of comfort. Money in a capitalistic society is absolutely necessary, guys. I know many of you guys want to act as if money is not absolutely necessary. Many of you guys like to quote that money is the root of all evil. Whether it is or not, in a capitalistic society, if you don't have it, you're going to be exposed and dominated and taken advantage of by those who do have the money and have the will and the power to dominate and take advantage of you. So you best, as a good person, learn how to maximize your earning potential and maximize a way to free yourself from whatever it is that you're dealing with. Because many of us are unhappy because we're dealing with jobs that are absolutely, what's up, Taffy? That are absolutely unfulfilling for us. But we feel trapped and stuck because we have to do it because we have to pay the bills. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying with the money situation, guys. We got to really realize that this is essential. But what is more essential is the ability to be able to produce money for yourself doing your own thing as well. You understand what I'm saying? And that's another key factor to helping to change things in the inner city. A lot of individuals are going into the inner cities and they have a sincere desire to help change the situation of those kids that are impoverished. But they're going in it with this old school mentality of you're going to scare individuals into doing the right thing. You'll never scare individual in those hoods into doing the right thing. It's not going to happen. It hasn't happened. And we've been dealing with this for decades now. The gang situations are entering into a city that never had gangs, which is my city. You understand what I'm saying? The fear of going to prison is not there for those kids. The fear of death is not there for those kids. The only thing that is going to be able to really help them kids to see another way out is to teach them entrepreneurial skills legally. Anytime an individual feels the ownership of something, they're likely to take more of an attention to that and really start to take pride in that and be willing to do the things that is going to grow that. So teaching those kids entrepreneurial skills and developing small ways for those kids to be able to make money would be one key aspect to helping to alleviate some of the violence and other desperate means by which these individuals pursue money. You understand what I'm saying? That's not the only thing, but I think that's the number one thing. What I know for sure that scare them straight type of stuff doesn't work. You may get one. We need to get more than one if we're trying to really change some things. You understand what I'm saying? And this is the way to go about doing it, in my opinion. Teaching them entrepreneurship in a capitalistic society, because you live in a capitalistic society and nothing's going to change about your condition unless you learn how to maximize capital. You understand what I'm saying? Each and every individual. You feel what I'm saying? All right. So again, guys, I've talked long enough. I need to get on and do some more things. Again, support the business, guys. I put the link to the products, as you can see, for those of you who haven't seen. And I say it over and over, and I'm gonna continue to say it over and over again. The skin is absolutely amazing because of the things I am doing. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't like this before, but it is like this now because of what it is that I'm doing. Not only the external topical use of the skin butter, etc., but also the internal use of the herbs, as well as the clean eating with the nutrition. And I don't eat 100% clean. I still have a issue with sweet stuff, even though it's vegan. It doesn't mean that it's good for the body. You understand what I'm saying? I still eat French fries here and there. It's vegan, but it ain't good for the body. So I still have a lot to go myself. But at the end of the day, I'm no longer consuming that which is animal flesh, which is detrimental to the longevity of the body and the appearance of the body. And again, I'm not saying that you can't be in health, good health, eating animal flesh. I'm not telling you that at all, because some individuals are still in good health eating animal flesh, but they'll never be in optimal health, meaning at the cellular level, and the longevity of their life would definitely not be as long if they were consuming that which is totally natural to the physiology. So let's make that clear again, guys. There are individuals that are healthy that still eat animal flesh, and there are individuals who are vegan that are unhealthy because they're eating a ton of carbs, ton of sugars, etc. I'm one of those vegans who is breaking away from those bad habits of those individuals that are vegan that consume a ton of carbs and a ton of sugary foods. All right. So again, guys, I thank everybody for coming out and showing up and showing out. And again, guys, be looking forward to those videos, especially the ones with the herbs that I'm gonna break down, but also my clown of the day is coming out. I got to clown those pro Popeye Negroes versus those anti Popeye Negroes, because it's absolute it's an absolute foolish show that these Negroes are getting into. You understand what I'm saying? It's absolutely foolish. So, all right, guys, what's up, hanging with Miss D? I'm about to get out of here, Miss D. I've been around too long. Go back and check it out, guys. We got into some deep conversation on this one, as we try to do always. All right, guys, I'm sending you peace and love. Peace.